So we have the Sixers playing the Wizards, and the always so mid Wizards against these Sixers that have been not disappointing every year, right? But they always fall short no matter what. But this year, man, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of starting to trust them a little bit. Corey Kispert gets the layup here to go and one, and he was the the only bright star, huh? The only positive on the Wizards tonight, as he had a really good game off the bench. The classic pick and roll between Harden and Embiid. Not even an N1, but just, man. It was kind of a slower game, not sloppy, but both teams didn't have any turnovers almost. Well, considering how NBA looks, another mid-range from Embiid. He had 33 points at that point, and it was a blowout after that. Yeah, that was something. James Harden classic with the push away, or however you wanna call it, and a little bit of a flopping also, right? But shout out Big Jim, man. He's having a great season, and I'm kind of starting to believe in the Sixers, but it's hard for me to believe that they'll be healthy at the same time, right? I'm kind of like, yeah, this team just looks good, man. They have a lot of solid pieces that can get hot, that can be great. They have some solid pieces that can be great, but it's just I'm starting to trust them, but I just feel like something's gonna go wrong anyway, right? So there's the 34, 8 and 4 with 4 blocks also for Embiid. Just another day in the office. Harden with 18 and 14 assists, another day in the office. And the bench was once again really solid. I like a lot of these pieces. More players off the bench are starting to play, better, and they always kind of replace each other. When Jalen McDaniels has a bad game, you got D'Anthony Melton stepping in. Georges Niang is always solid. Shake Milton does a lot of good things. Paul Reed. Furkan Korkmaz, not really right, but man, do you remember that he actually requested a trade? Like, what the hell? How did Furkan Korkmaz request a trade, man, actually? Holy fuck. I absolutely forgot about it, and I'm seeing him, and I'm like, yeah, man, he did request a trade, actually. Yeah, Porzingis and Kuzma were horrific. Well, the whole starting lineup for the Wizards was horrific. And then, yeah, it was mostly about Corey Kispert, man. He was the only positive. He's looking like a solid player. He could be a Buddy Hield type player for these Wizards, even though Buddy Hield is a better shooter, of course. But I feel like he could mold into a Buddy Hield type player for these Wizards, with the way both of these guys play, except that Corey Kispert is not the shooter that Buddy Hield is, but Buddy Hield is one of the best shooters ever, so it's understandable. But he's one hell of a shooter also, so we'll see.